How's everybody doing? Gruff, be nice. How about you share? Gruff's not very good at sharing. It's not in his skill set, in his personality. Hope everyone's having a nice Memorial Day weekend. Mine's going to be filled with chores and running errands, as it usually is. Hopefully get to do some relaxing. Oh boy. Gruff, you behave. Come on, you can let other people eat too. You don't have to be a jerk. Oh man, there's a lot of poop. I think it had been weeks since I've done this. It's really soggy right here. We had a lot of rain, and unfortunately it drips down from off the roof, lands in this area, and just kind of pools right here. I think eventually, someday, try and get some better drainage. But for now, it just kind of sits, and I do my best to sort of shovel it out, but it's tough. Come on. Need to pump up the tires in this, what's it called? Wheelbarrow. For the few out there watching this that don't know as much about alpacas or goats, alpacas are like cats, and they try and poop and go to the bathroom in the same spot all the time. And most of mine are pretty good about that. Winnie will sometimes just kind of squat sort of wherever she feels like it, which is gross. But goats are not that way. Goats will literally just poop wherever they want. At least mine do. I'm not sure if they can be trained, but mine are definitely not trained. Oops. All right. Easy there, Gruff boy. All right. I'm going to go dump this out, and then I'll be back for round 2. Got to get out the stall as well, or at least most of it. That's where the goats spend the night, so maybe, I don't know, several hours a day they're cooped up in there. So got to scoop in there as well. All right, I am back. Some time has passed, and I was able to dump out the wheelbarrow. And I was thinking about, in this second half of my scooping here, how I could make it a little bit more interesting. And I thought maybe I'd just do a Q&A about the farm. No one has really submitted any questions or anything like that because I don't have enough viewers that care enough quite yet. Someday I hope to get there, and maybe there are a few of you out there who have seen most or all of my videos. But let's see. I do have people in my regular life who always ask questions about the farm, so I'll just go with the most common ones that I get and see if that's of interest to you guys. And for all 15 of you that might actually watch this video, maybe it'll be interesting to you. Maybe you have more questions. First question. I feel like I always get asked, excuse me, how many animals do you have? I always say I have no idea. We're always like getting animals pass away, giving away animals. Sometimes we have like ducks or guinea fowl that don't really get along together, so we have to give them away. I would say right now we're at like 40. I can do a quick rundown, and whoever is good at math can figure this out on their own. We got 5 goats, 4 pigs, 4 alpacas. Everyone started making a lot of noise all of a sudden for some reason. All right. 5 goats, 4 alpacas, 4 pigs, 7 guinea fowl, 11 ducks, 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 bunnies, and a tortoise. So, I don't feel like adding that up in my head. But that's what it is. Next question I always get asked. How many acres do you have? Our hobby farm sits on 5 acres. And we have roughly 2 acres that I have to mow that we consider our yard. That's where the dogs run around, and when I let the guinea fowl and the ducks out, that's kind of where they roam around mostly. And when the pigs are out, that's where they are too. So 2 acres I mow, and then 2 acres roughly is pasture area. And that's where the goats and the alpacas will bum around and graze throughout the day. And then the remaining acre, we have just like random wooded area. And we have a pond too, actually, which is kind of cool. Frankly, it's like pretty hard to get out there. There's just like so many trees and overgrown bushes and all that kind of stuff. Oh, sorry, Guinea. I meant to open this for you. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, so none of our animals really use that other acre. Our pond is home to many Canadian geese. So we'll often hear them squawking and acting like nut jobs out there. Yeah, so five acres is the short answer. Next question I get a lot is, do I have a favorite animal? Not necessarily. I guess I spend the most time with our dogs, and they require the most attention. And I hate to say it, but within our family, they'll probably be the ones that are most missed by everybody. Other than them, I would say the alpacas are sort of the main attraction of the farm. I think people are most in awe about the alpacas. And the alpacas are not really in awe of anybody, even me, even though I see them multiple times a day and I take care of them and they know that. They just don't care about me. or they act like they don't. I would say the pigs are probably the most well-behaved and the smartest. And I don't think that's a controversial statement. I think that's normal for a farm. I mean, pigs can be easily manipulated by food. They're very food driven, as most of you know. Henry and Dixie are the first quote-unquote farm animals we got when we moved here. We had gotten Venus and one of her friends early on in our farming journey, and she is still with us. So, I mean, Venus is very well liked by mostly everybody that comes to visit us as well. So, we have like a favorite animal. No, it's hard to know. Most of the animals that we have that I think are jerks, they're kind of, I don't know, they're the ones that I have the soft spot the most for. Another random question I get a lot. What do you do on your farm? Well, many of you may or may not know, this is a hobby farm. I think I've said that once or twice on maybe some of the other videos. We're a hobby farm, meaning our animals are pets. Our animals are pets, and we treat them like family. Just the way you would treat like a, I don't know, like a dog or a cat that means a lot to you, or a goldfish, or whatever your preferred animal choice is. So we don't purposefully, I guess, I don't know if exploit's the right word. We don't exploit or kill any of our animals for meat or otherwise. You have to shear alpacas once a year, and we do keep their fleece from that. And we basically only do that because you have to. Here in Michigan, it gets super hot, and it would be pretty much a form of animal torture if you let them wear their coat throughout the summer. So you should go check out our shearing video from, what was that, mid-April or so. That's always a fun day. Matt and Katie, the alpaca barbers, they're always a good time. They're very knowledgeable. I like chatting with them, even though they've been coming here for 7 years now. I feel like I always learn stuff from them. All right, I think I'm done with this. All right, I'm back again for a third time. Sort of wanted to expand on my hobby farm idea. We are a hobby farm, and no, we don't make money for what we do here. My stepdaughter collects, well, I collect duck eggs, but she puts them out and has a few random people that she sells them to that come by and pick them up by the dozen. So I guess in that sort of sense, we make a few dollars throughout each spring and summer when they're laying eggs. I don't make any money from this YouTube channel, at least not yet. If there's enough of you out there that might care about this YouTube channel enough, and there ends up being enough subscribers, I could see myself maybe partnering with somebody if that was ever a thing anyone ever wanted to do. Money from doing this is not my main motivator, but if it did bring in some extra cash flow to help pay for stuff, that'd be pretty sweet. I mean, I have another job that does earn me money, but so I'm not if this YouTube channel someday made enough money to sort of offset some of the farming costs, that'd be pretty sweet. All right, I think I'm done. It's gonna maybe be a longer video than I normally post, but hopefully it was, well, I'm sure it wasn't very entertaining. I'm sure it was quite boring, but that's what it looks like most days of the week. I just have everyone kind of out and about, and I'm either listening to a podcast or music or something, and Dash and Gruff are usually out just kind of munching. I put some food out for them, and the guineas are making a lot of noise. Leila, can I give you a hug? Would you like a hug? She's like, please no, don't make me hug you. Can I have a hug? Come here. Let's hug it out. You want a hug? Leila despises me, but we're working on our friendship, aren't we? You want a hug? Can I have a hug? Come here. Leila will kick like a horse, but it's not like a really ferocious kick. It's more like a really fast jab. She'll probably do it if I get behind her. Oh, hi. Oh, we're hugging. Yeah. Say hi. Yeah, here, let's turn around. Let's turn around and say hi to people. I don't think she wants to do that. Yeah. Say hi. All right, I think we'll end it there. Leila's had enough. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see some of our later videos. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.